Hi there and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about the current channel mum topic this week, which is you're pregnant or I'm pregnant, what next? It's a bit of a hard subject for me to talk about as I should be pregnant at the moment. As a lot of you know, I should be about 6 or 7 months pregnant. Unfortunately we miscarried in February and it just wasn't meant to be, and I think it'd be quite healing and therapeutic to address the subject anyway and not dwell on what's happened. So congratulations if you are pregnant and you're watching this, that's amazing. I have a daughter who's 2 years old, she's called Lily Grace, and I'm just going to draw on my past experiences of when I was pregnant with her to talk to you in this video. So I found out I was pregnant after we'd been to Download Festival in 2014. I'd been really emotional the entire festival. I thought that I had like hormonal problems or an early menopause or something because I'd just been mega emotional. I always like get a bit teary and I don't know, have like a build-up of emotion when bands come on at festivals or gigs, but this was just something else. It was out of this world. I didn't feel myself at all in that sense. I'd been to see Katy Perry as well like 2 weeks earlier and I'd been really emotional at that too, and I'm not even the biggest Katy Perry fan. We went for my sister-in-law, so it was all a bit odd, but it definitely wasn't what I was expecting. We got back from the festival on the Monday and we bought a pregnancy test at Tesco just to make sure that it, you know, we could rule that out. It wasn't what we were, you know, we weren't expecting it to come up with a positive result. So my partner went round to give some beer to our neighbours who had watched our cats for the weekend, and I thought, well, it's not going to be positive, let's just get it out of the way. So I went into the toilet and I took the test and it came up straight away, and I tried to film me telling Michael about the test, but I was like, my hands were shaking on my phone because I was just so, I mean, we expected to have problems conceiving because it had taken us quite a lot of years anyway, so I thought we would need medical help to actually get there. So I tried to take this video and it's just the most awful thing, and he looks at it and he's like, what does that mean? So I've kept it obviously for memory's sake, but it isn't the glorious announcement that I expected to be able to share with people of me obviously telling him about the result. Anyway, so I was pregnant between like May 2014 and I had Lily in February 2015. So it was over 2 years ago now, but I will try and do my best to remember. So here are 7 things that you should do now that you found out you're pregnant. Number 1, buy some pregnancy vitamins because they've got everything you need in them, and it just made me feel better to have the prenatal vitamins and make sure that there wasn't anything I was missing. There are certain ones that you can't take. I think it's vitamin A, but you will have to check that. But obviously it won't be in the special pregnancy vitamins. I think the one I got was Pregnacare, so that's a good one, and there's the one I got was Pregnacare with omega-3, so I took 2 capsules every day, and I also took some additional folic acid that I got from the doctor upon his recommendation. So that's number 1. Number 2 is get yourself a pregnancy record book or some milestone cards. It is really nice to track your pregnancy and see what symptoms you had compared to other children, or if it's your first pregnancy. It's just a really lovely thing to do. So I think I got my pregnancy record book off Amazon. It was like £12 or something like that, and it had spaces for all of our scans and little places to write our symptoms, what we wanted in the nursery, so you can put like samples in it, baby name shortlist, everything, and it's just a really nice thing to have. I didn't have milestone cards because I didn't know they were a thing when I was pregnant, but you can get pregnancy milestone cards off Amazon as well, and lots of little individual sellers, so have a look on Etsy and Instagram and you'll be able to find some that suits the sort of style that you like. And basically what milestone cards are is just a little, I'd say A5 size cards, and all you do is you take pictures with them. So it'll be, I had some Miffy ones when I was pregnant in January, so it'll be like your different weeks, so 4 weeks pregnant, 8 weeks pregnant, to take photos with your bump. and just things like morning sickness is over and all that sort of thing. So that's a really nice thing to have. Number 3, if it is your first pregnancy, I think it's worth getting a baby book. The one that Michael bought home for me, which was a nice surprise, was the classic What to Expect When You're Expecting. So he brought that home with my pregnancy vitamins as like a little, ooh, I'm so pleased that you're pregnant sort of gift. It was very nice. Number 4, get yourself an appointment at the doctor's. They might not see you straight away. I know sometimes they won't see you till you're 8 weeks. That was the case with my first pregnancy. When I was pregnant in January, they saw me within a couple of weeks, and I was only about 6 weeks at the time. So get yourself an appointment at the doctor's. They'll confirm you're pregnant and they'll do your booking an appointment, so they'll schedule your scans and everything else that you need. You can ask questions and they'll sort your hospital, so you can pick which hospital you're going to and just get you all sorted to make sure that you're having the checks that you should be and having the scans that you should be. Number 5, if you do heavy lifting at work, so if you work in a warehouse, factory, even a shop where you're lifting boxes and that sort of thing, you need to let your employer know so they can make reasonable adjustments for you. It might not be something that you need to do straight away, but you know, if you're at a shop, you might want to go behind a till or have a chair and that sort of thing. If you are doing factory work, you might want to switch on to office duties just to make sure that you're not doing anything too strenuous. Number 6, start looking after yourself. So try and cut out the crap, make sure you're eating well, check what you can and can't eat, avoid the alcohol, or cut it out altogether. Same with smoking. I know it's hard. I didn't have any problems with it because I'm not a smoker and I wasn't much of a drinker. Well, I was, but not like every day. I wasn't your day-to-day sort of drinker. The problem I had was I developed gestational diabetes, so I had to cut down on all my sugar, and I found that really difficult. But you just do. It's not easy, but you just do for your baby. Lastly, number 7 is quite a fun thing to do, and that's just start eyeing up what baby stuff you want and what maternity clothes you're gonna get. It's definitely too soon if you've just found out to start buying things, I would say, but you can at least start a little list of what you'd like, what you think is best for baby. Start reading some blogs, watching vlogs, and just see what people are recommending, what sort of thing you want. And maternity clothes as well. Good places for maternity clothes I always find is ASOS, Next, New Look, Jojo Mum and Baby, Frugy. I think that's probably about it, but most places do maternity things. I think Mothercare have got their own range, which isn't too bad. I got a few things from there. Talk to your friends as well. If you're a similar size to your friends, then they might have some that they can pass on to you. You might be able to benefit from baby clothes and some baby equipment that you don't need brand new from friends and family as well. If you look in charity shops, you might be able to find certain things. And the great thing is that friends and family are usually really forthcoming as well, so you might get some help in that sense. So there you have it. There's 7 things that you can do straight away if you've just found out you're pregnant to try and get yourself in the pregnancy mood, get some pregnancy vibes going and get yourself sorted for the next 9 months. Again, if you are pregnant and watching this, congratulations, and I hope everything goes well for you. I probably have a couple of videos in between, but next week's Channel Mum topic is room tours. So I'll be giving you a tour of Lily's playroom, which is now also her bedroom. It's all very confusing, but it's probably my favourite room in the house, and it's the room that we spend the most time in, so do check back for that. And if you've enjoyed this, please do like, subscribe, and just leave me a comment to let me know that you've watched this. If there's anything I've missed that you think should be added to the list, or if you've got any requests for videos, please do let me know. Thanks for watching, bye!